Hello YouTube. Today I'm gonna show you how to properly install and manage and play your Feed the Beast modpacks through MultiMC, and also how to update them without losing your client-side data. Okay, so first we have to install the correct version of Java. This page tells you exactly which version to use, and my virtual machine is running Ubuntu, so I'm gonna choose the Ubuntu command right here to install the correct version. Paste that in. This symbol right here, this hashtag symbol, means you have to run it as root, so I'm gonna type sudo in front of it, type in my password and confirm the install, and next I'm gonna download the MultiMC launcher package file. For me, I'm gonna use Linux, so you download the Windows one if you have Windows, and I'm gonna download the Linux Feed the Beast app like so from here. Everything works exactly the same, or steps may vary on Windows, but this also works on Windows. I'm gonna install the Feed the Beast app first, and on Linux I need to allow to execute the file as a program so that I can right click and run it like so. On Windows it might be different, but basically the same. And now we have to choose the directory where to put all the Feed the Beast app launcher files. I usually create a games folder inside my home directory, and inside of there I'm gonna create the Minecraft folder and Feed the Beast directory under there, and then when I choose that directory it will additionally create another one under the Feed the Beast directory that I created, and I'm gonna confirm that. That's how I like to have my stuff organized, in case I want to store something related to Feed the Beast alongside the launcher. And I now have the option to do so. On Linux I don't want to check that. It has a bug, the installer. I'm gonna launch it manually later after installing MultiMC. Steps may vary on Windows, but that's how you do it on Linux. I'm gonna launch Feed the Beast from here. Feed the Beast app, I'm sorry. It's gonna load for a second. And as an example, I'm gonna choose the Feed the Beast Ultimate Anniversary Edition. I'm gonna install it just by pressing install and confirm the install. And while that is doing its magic, I'm gonna open up MultiMC in a new workspace. That's how I like to do stuff, or do my work on Linux, keeps things clean. Choose the right Java version here. You can choose for each individual pack which Java instance or Java installation you want to use, but I'm just gonna use the default one because I only have one version installed. Okay, so inside of here, install your instance. I'm gonna choose the same modpack inside here because it gives me automatically the right icon. I'm gonna create a group called Feed the Beast Ultimate Anniversary, the Anniversary Edition, and then name the instance itself Feed the Beast app instance. And this will also download the mods, but we are gonna delete them after it's done because we are gonna use the instance that this Feed the Beast app just created. Viewing the instance in the Feed the Beast app doesn't work, so I'm gonna relaunch it. Feed the Beast app. Alright, now it shows up correctly. Now the only thing you need to do inside the Feed the Beast app from now on is to just update the modpack. And if you want to install additional mods, from CurseForge, you can just install, I'm going to use Glassential as an example. You can go inside there and just press install, and I'm going to choose the latest version, type install, and it has been installed successfully. So I recommend doing it that way, because when your modpack or the individual mod itself gets updated, you can easily do it from here without losing any configuration data or client-side data. But before I close this out, I'm going to check that the default instance memory is 4 gigabytes. I'm pretty sure that this is the recommended default memory amount. It's recommended to give this amount of RAM to the modpack instance. So I'm going to try to remember that and put it inside the MultiMC instance as well. Before I close out though, I'm gonna open the instance folder from here, and just so I have this window ready for the next step, and I'm gonna move that window. Sorry, that's the wrong window. That's the correct window, yeah. I'm gonna move it inside of the MultiMC workspace. So now I'm also gonna open the instance folder that MultiMC created, and I'm gonna take a look inside the Minecraft folder, and this is basically the same as what the MultiMC the FTB app created. So we're gonna use these files instead of these. So what we are gonna do is to delete that folder, Minecraft folder, and now you have to create a symbolic link to the instance folder that the FTB app created. And the way you do that on Linux, or in my opinion, the easiest way is to open the terminal inside this directory by right-clicking and choosing the right option there, and typing ln, which stands for link, -s, which makes it symbolic, and type in the path by copying it from here. You saw the keystrokes, keyboard shortcuts I'm using, so just so that you can follow along. And in case you have Ubuntu, you can just copy the keyboard shortcuts I'm doing. Okay, so basically now that you have the path here, this tells the link that we are creating where the link is pointing to, and the name of the link I'm gonna name Minecraft, same as the folder we just deleted, because MultiMC will read that link as the directory, as a directory, and this is now pointing to this directory which actually is located inside of here, this path. We can close out of that one, and now the only thing we have to do before launching, this is now completely now works, you can launch it, but I would probably, before I do that, I'm gonna just edit the instance by just clicking that button there, and in the settings I'm gonna give it the correct amount of memory. And the way I usually do that is by calculating 1024 times the gigabytes of RAM I want to use, so 4 in my case. Copy, paste, hell yeah. And also one thing, if you're on Linux and you have game mode installed, you can use a wrapper command for your Minecraft or your instance, modpack instance. So for example, game mode run would give the game mode to your Java process that is running your FTB modpack. And I, for example, also have multiple wrapper commands I can use and benefit from. For example, my VPN application that I use has a split tunneling feature on Linux. And if I type, for example, VPN exclude, that would result in this Java process to connect directly to a server. For example, if I connect to a server in Minecraft or the modpack, I wouldn't the connection would go outside my VPN tunnel, so I get better ping or lower latency, so to speak. But that is neither here nor there. We can just launch it from here. And yeah, it asked me to add my account, so I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Now that is done, I can, yeah, it's automatically launching. And well, that is doing its job. I'm just gonna show you again. If I open the folder, I can see that now, or the instance folder that FTB App created, I can see that now it has quite a lot of other stuff inside here, just to show you that it actually works. The Symlinking here. Okay, so while that is loading, I can tell you that when you need to update your modpack, that's the only time you need this FTB App. Otherwise, you can just leave it closed. You don't need it anymore. It's only for adding additional mods from CurseForge and updating them. But this is going to take a while, so I'll be back when it's done. Alright, it is done loading, so first thing I usually do is to opt out from there. And just to show you that now I can see the Glassential mod is successfully installed here as well. So hopefully this helped at least someone. Thanks.